Hello there, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. Go get your coffee, go get your water. Let's sit down. Let's chat for a couple minutes. Let's do a little pre-planning in one of the planners. So I went back and forth, and back and forth. Oh, hold on, let me get my coffee because I'm drinking some coffee this morning. I went back and forth on how, how, why, what, all the good questions. Which way do I want to go? I still haven't made up my mind, so we're just going to go this way. So I am pre-planning in my take a note. Oh, let me scoot this over just a little bit. Take a note. We're getting almost to the last month because it is the most wonderful time. Yes. We're getting close. We're getting close to December. Well, some of us, we have been celebrating or, talking about the most wonderful time since the beginning of November. Some of us. I don't know about, you, but some of us. So we're going to go ahead and keep going. In today's video, I'm going to be using a collection of items in my stash because we all know hashtag use your stash. So I said, we got the fall of it handling business, so let's do some fall-ish type things. So we really just went through our stash and found just all kinds of things, girl. All kinds of things that we can use for the fall. Oh, there's supposed to be 3. Oh yeah, there it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to drop that like that. 3. So we got these, we got this, we got this. We got our tombos, and we got this. So this is what you call putting it together edition. Just whatever I can find that had light colors, let's put it all together and let's do this. We even got these lovely tweezers that we already know. Oh, if you don't know, please go back and watch a video or two so you can get a little bit of understanding, and it would truly help out my channel by you giving me those thumbs up on all of my videos. These tweezers and I are not the best of friends. They are not. Yeah, we could talk about that for a while, but we're not going to. Oh, we need some scissors. Hold the phone. Wait a minute. We need some scissors. Let's see. Can we find some? Yes, we can. Look, we found. Boom. We found some. Look, they match. We got matching scissors. I was looking for the orange combo, and what is that? I don't know where it is, so we'll just have to make it do what it do. So we got scissors, we got tweezers. I just had a ruler. Oh, here we go. Ruler. This washi tape is from this company here. All of these are from, I'm pretty sure I got this last year or even the year before. Oh, wait, here's the paper. That's where I got it from. Fall Florals from Oh Soul Paper. You can follow her on Instagram. Check out and see what she's got in her shops. She has great products. Love all of her things. So we're going to be using some of her stickers. These are decals, but we're going to use them for sticker purposes. Now, I've never used a decal in a book like this, so we don't know how well they're gonna hold onto the paper, but we're gonna have, just some goodness and think that it will do what it needs to do. So there's that washi. That's gonna be on the bottom. Oh, let go, don't. That's gonna be on the bottom. This is also washi. All of these are like fall festiveness. Got the fall colors. It's fall. Yes, it's fall. So that's what we're gonna do. Let me move this out the way. Excuse me. I had to take a sip of the coffee. We got some glitter headers. This was just a random page that I had used from I'm pretty sure it was a Halloween spread, and I had like 2 of these, so we're gonna see if we can work it in. This is from On The Go Sticker Co. I'm sure this was from a fall spread from last year, so we're gonna, you know, do what we can, like so. So, let's do a little chatting while we're putting down the stickers. Let me move this out of the way. I have recently went on an adventure. I think I mentioned it in a previous video. Please go ahead and check it out. Check out many of them. Check out several of them. Watch them all. Thumbs them up. Thumbs them up. Yes. Thumbs up this one. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, a recent adventure that I went on took me to the area of Chicago. And I went to the Chicago Planner Conference. I have gone through my thoughts and asked myself, how do you want to do this? Do you want to go like this? Do you want to go like that? I could not make up my mind. I've seen a few people, that have recorded, given their thoughts, shared their swag, and all that good stuff from their recent adventures in Chicago as well. And I said, you know, you could do it too, girl. You can show the people all the things. And I still haven't made up my mind. It doesn't mean that I won't do it. I truly have not made up my mind if I want to do that particular video. So I said, well, let's at least do this one. How about that? We're going to chat it up for a bit. Talk about my experience attending the conference, the Chicago Planner Conference. So I am what you would call a newbie. I had never attended the conference. It was my very, very first time. First times for many things. First time for one, attending Chicago Planner Conference, also known as CPC. First time attending. First time visiting Chicago in itself. Never been. That was on my bucket list to go to Chicago. So we had a lot of first time things happening for me as a newbie. So I'm just going to share my thoughts and tell you how I feel. It's only my perspective, people. Please do not think that this is the only way. This is just the way I'm seeing it through my thoughts. That makes sense, right? Yes. So we're going to go, I'm going to say January-ish, February-ish. We're just going to go back. January, February-ish. I had my thought process of what do I want to do for this upcoming year. So remember, we're going back. We're going way back. So me and my friends, me and my planner peeps, we have discussions. We talk about so many things. Thank you very much for my planner peeps. I truly, truly appreciate them. And one of the conversations we had was, you know, what plans do we have for this year? And I told them, if I could, I want to go to the Chicago Planner Conference. I've heard so much about it. It looks like it's a good thing to do. I really want to go. And I said, if I can make it happen, I will. So the tickets were being discussed. I don't remember what exact date it was discussed. I said, yes, if I have the funds, if I have the means, I am going. And I did. Went ahead and purchased that ticket. Went ahead and booked that flight because no way, was I going to drive. No. Now, I'm sure those people who live close enough, they drove. Even if they lived in a neighboring area, they drove. Lanessa said no. Hey, no. No. I was not going to do that. So, ticket to the event, ticket to Chicago Planner Conference purchase. Booked my flight, yes. Time was going along, and as the time frame was moving right along, other events were taking place, other activities was going on. We're adventuring, we're doing some things, yes and yes. So I'm gonna say August-ish, September-ish, time for the second part of the year was coming along. Chicago Planner Conference started to send emails saying, hey, we're going to be having Zooms. If you want to come on over, listen to the Zoom, chat it up, la, 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 la. All that happened, yes. So the first one was, we gonna say, had a little technical difficulties going on with that first one, but they recorded it. And so I was able to watch it later. Perfectly fine, not a problem for me. You have to keep in mind, I've never experienced this particular conference, so I don't know nothing from nothing. But we had a little technical difficulty, so I could not watch it the day that it happened. So I just watched it like 2 days later, 3 days later, whatever it was. I watched it later. Perfectly fine, not a problem. It's not like it was a dire situation, like, oh my gosh. It wasn't like that, people. Come on. Come on, people. Grow up. Watched it days later. Awesome. Got some information, which I truly appreciated, because people talked about things that some of us, we had no knowledge about. So things were discussed, questions were given, people gave answers, and if they did not have an answer, it was along the lines of, we'll let you know, we'll get back with you, things like that. Very nice people. I felt good with the conversations that were taking place in the video. Awesome sauce. Time still rolling along, reminding people about, booking your hotel. If you haven't hooked your hotel, reminders were given, days out, 60 days out, 30 days out, reminder. All good. So we had one more virtual type meeting that was taking place. Okay, I was able to attend that one. Great. Got more information. The people talked about all the committees, what was going on, how do you pick your table if you wanted to. I was a bad kid. I'm sorry. Yes, I was a bad kid. We all have our moments, people. We all have our moments. Don't judge. Don't judge. The opportunity to pick a table was presented, meaning, unlike some of our other previous conferences that we have attended, and not all of them do this, different people do different things. Listen, I'm not part of nobody's committee, so I don't know who decides to do what. It is what it is, people. So we had an opportunity to pick a potential people. Did not mean it was going to be promised. Potential selections. So I remember hearing about it, and I remember saying to myself, okay, don't forget. You got to pick some number of potential tables that you might want to sit at. They never said it's going to be etched in stone that you were promised to be sitting at that table. They just say, listen, make a list of some potential tables you might want to sit at, and we are going to try to accommodate. Try. It was no promise. Try to accommodate you to have you sitting at, one of these that's on your list. That's what was told. I said, oh, okay, that sounds good. So my goal was to, make nice and do that. I did not. So I went in eyes covered, don't have no clue what table I'm going to be sitting at, which is perfectly fine because, as we know, not all planner conferences are going to give you the opportunity like that. So because I missed the deadline, I did not pick the table that I potentially could sit at, so it was going to be a surprise to me. There you go. At the conference, we all have an opportunity to go to breakout sessions. And the breakout sessions, you could choose which ones you want to attend. You could choose what make and take you want to do. That means I'm going to make something at a table and take it with me when I leave the table. Make and take, people. There we go. So you had an opportunity to pick what day you wanted to go to the make and take. You had an opportunity to pick what sessions you wanted to attend. So this time I said I'm not going to be a bad kid. I picked what date I wanted to do my make and take, and I picked what sessions that I wanted to attend. Boom, bang, boom, boom, boom. There we go. So fast forwarding, time is moving along. We are at the end of October. We are 7 days out. Still reminding people, hey, it's almost time. Yeah. I love the little reminders. I think they're awesome. Several conferences do that. They give you the little reminders to say, hey, it's coming up. Don't forget. So I started pre-packing the bag, asking my planner peeps, what do y'all think about the luggage size, things of that nature. That was even discussed also in one of the calls about packing. What type of things you want to pack, what size suitcase you want to pack. All of these things were also discussed in those calls. So I got lots of information. We were given knowledge. Should you accept it, it's up to you, people. It was up to you. So packing the bag, getting it ready, all the things, boom. It is the day before, time to go, making sure you got this, that, and third, boom, 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 boom. It's all good. I get ready to go to the event, and I asked about the weather because, I'm from Florida, people. And if you don't know, I'm from Florida. I live in Florida. So I asked, what's the weather like? So, of course, I still did my due diligence. I went on Google, and I Googled what is the weather going to be at that time frame in Chicago. Okay, I think I'm going to have a hard time with this. Oh, no, here we go. No, we're not going to put the pumpkin. We're going to put the other stuff. So I went on Google. I checked what the weather is supposed to be. It said 50s and 60s. I said, okay, great. We can layer up. We can layer down. We're going to see how this is going to work. I don't know if these are going to stick. We can layer up. We can layer down. Boom, 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 boom. That part. And that's what I did. Layered up, layered down. Put some, take some off. Get to Chicago. I wanted to have my own experience, so I did the solo act. I'm playing with the sticker, sorry. I did the solo act on many things. Meaning like, I flew. I did not fly with anybody. That was solo. See, I knew these weren't gonna really stay. I said I was gonna try just to see what. Nope, they're not working. We're not gonna play with no more because this one is doing good. This one is moving, so we just gonna hang tight. Sorry. I get to the airport, and I did what a typical tourist would do. I asked for directions. So I said I wanted to experience it, in my own way. And I have never gotten on the subway train before. The L, that's what it is. It's called the L. Yes, I learned something new. Did y'all learn something new? Did you go? Let me know in the comments. Did you know that's what it's called in Chicago? The L. They have multiple ones, but the one I was on was the L. And luckily for me, the L was a straight shot, straight to where I need to go. I was going to downtown. So the L, the blue one, Went straight downtown. Boom, boom, boom. So once I got to the downtown area, as I mentioned before, I asked questions. Okay, where do I go? What do I do? Because I want to take the train. Have not been on, a train before. I've been on the Tri-Rail here in South Florida, but I wanted to get on the train because I wanted to experience myself. That was the first reason. The second reason was I did research how much was the Uber going to cost to get from the airport to downtown. Yeah. I said, it's okay. No. Never mind. We can take the train. We can take the train. Girl. When I tell you that price was woo. So I took the train. $5. So I got off the train, making my way downtown area, got to the hotel, past Soldier Field entrance. I was like, ooh, this is nice. And the weather wasn't bad either. Like, literally. Me coming from South Florida, it was 50s, 60s. Very nice. Not too cold. It was good. So I get to the hotel. I got there early and I wasn't sure if they were going to let me check in or not. And I said, well, I have a game plan. If they don't let me check in early, fine. They have an area where you can just drop your bag and I can go do my sightseeing, because that was my game plan in the first place, was to go see sights once I arrived, because I knew nothing was happening with the conference until later in the afternoon. So that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. I went to see the sights. I don't even know how well this is going to work. We're going to find out. I went to see the sights. I did not do a lot of sightseeing. I purposely said we're just going to take it nice and slow. And that's what I recommend for a lot of people. Try not to put too many things on your list to do. Take it nice and slow. Don't try to put so many things on there that you're just drained and you have no energy to do like nothing. So that's exactly what I did. So on my list to see was the bean, and I went to the bean. I touched the bean. I took pictures by the bean, and it was awesome. I had a great time. Yes. I went and did a few more other things. Came back to the hotel. Put down the little bags. Rested for a few moments. Finally caught up with my planner peeps and friends that I knew were attending the event. Said hello. Did my check-in. And went on my merry way. I think me being a first-time person, my experience is not going to be the same as everybody else's. It's not. Now, if you have attended several events, your experience is going to be different. You have your expectations. You know what you want. Mine is different. I'm in a different mindset, so I'm just telling you how I felt about it from my mindset. I enjoyed myself. I really did. There was no pushing, no shoving. I did not have to rush to, sign in, because you signed in on Friday. No rushing, no pushing, no shoving. I went and had me some food with my friends, or I just sat there and chilled, had my little tea, my hot chocolate, whatever it is I was drinking. It was a good time for me. I had no experience problems with my hotel room. Hotel room was awesome. I did have no situations or concerns with getting up, getting ready to go into the conference. I'm going to say the biggest issue I had was I was a repeater of going to the same place to eat. And so was all of the other people who went to our conference, plus the other conference that was happening at that time. And we all like to go to this one same thing. I think that was like the most thing I had to talk about. That was like the longest line I had to wait in, is because we all were thinking the same thing. We all want to go to the same, spot. The conference started Friday. I did my make and take Friday. That means I made my things. I put them together. Saturday, the conference was starting at, I believe it was 10 o'clock. So you had time to get up, relax your nerve, you know, get you a little tea or coffee or whatever. They even had a coffee and tea area set up for us, so you can just go sit over there and relax and have a good time if you want. If you want to, you know, work out your planner, do some things, you could too. I did not. Oh, look, I told y'all that one's gonna stay. It's not really meant for this planner anyway. It's meant for something else. I did not, what I was saying. I didn't do some of the things that other people did. I just relaxed and I had a good time. The conference started technically Friday. We had as a newbie, we had a newbie orientation. So I'm gonna say my conference officially started on Friday. Some people got there on Thursday. I did not. But my conference time, I'm gonna say, officially started when I went to that newbie attendance type thing, the newbie orientation, and I got to talk with the ladies. They gave us, you know, an insider. They gave us background information. They even took us on a tour, because I believe I was completely turned around every single day when I was in that hotel. I'm like, am I going the right way? Am I supposed to be turned this way? And there was always somebody pointing this way or pointing that way, because I was completely turned around. I definitely had a lot going on my plate, and I tried my best to make the most of it, even though I know there was a lot going on at the time. Saturday, look there. Yeah, I was being wishful with these stickers. I need to go get some other stickers on there. We'll do that. We will. Yes, we'll make that happen. We got some other stickers we can put on here. Let's see what we got in here. Yes, I knew I was being wishful thinking. Those are decals. They weren't really meant to be in there. Nah. No. So we're gonna see what we got in here. This is a Essential Holidays Happy Planner sticker book. There we go. We're gonna use some of these. The what was I saying? The session started at 10, if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday. We met. We did have a break time for lunch. So you had lunch on your own. We had our afternoon sessions. And then, you know, you do whatever you want. They had a vendor marketplace. Thumbs up. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. The vendor marketplace was very spacious. If you wanted to spend your coins, go ahead. If you wanted just to walk around and look, go ahead. There was no pressure. There wasn't someone trying to get you, spraying you with perfume. We know what we're talking about. No. That did not happen. No, that did not happen. So Saturday, we're going to take all these clings out. We was being wishful thinking. I don't even know why I bothered to put these clings on here. But yeah, maybe I can put it on this cover. I'm so off the rocker. Saturday, I went to the vendor market. Me and one of my friends. Anybody who we knew, we caught up with them. We met them in there. We're going to see if that's going to stay right there. I don't know if that's going to stay there. We shall see. Went to the vendor market. Yes, I did spend a little coins. That's just me. That's just me. It was not mandatory for you to spend money. If you chose to spend money, that was on you. Do you? And I did. I bought a few things. And I was happy with my purchases. I was. So, Friday evening, done. Saturday, almost to the end, pretty much getting wrapped up. The last event for Friday, or last few events, included a comedy show, which I did not make. They had meet and greets. I didn't make many of the meet and greets. Sorry. They had the different times that the vendor marketplace was open, and I did go in, walked around, stretch my legs, things of that nature. And then Saturday was Planchella, and oh yes, we had a good time. Yes, we did. We had a good time. You hear me? We had a good time. So we got fed. We had dinner. It was buffet style. You ate what you want. If you didn't want to eat it, you didn't have to eat it. They had water stations throughout the place. They had photo booths. So they had more than one photo booth. I went to both of them. I met and spoke with quite a few people. They were very inviting, very, very nice people. I mean, the teams that work for Chicago Planner Conference, just various people that attended the event, all very, very, very nice people. The keynote speakers throughout the session on Saturday was great. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Saturday night went to Planchella, had a great time. Then I had to figure out, how am I going to pack my suitcase? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I said, well, this is the clue that you can't buy no more stuff, girl, because you don't have no more room. I should have listened to the first thought, which is what most people told me, was to pack more than one bag, and I didn't. I just packed the biggest one that I had, and I was like, I should be good. No. I should have went ahead and packed more than one. But anyways, I learned. I digress. So Sunday came, and then we had another session. This session was not as long as Saturday, but we did have another session. We got even more swag on Sunday. So we had our sessions on Saturday. We had our pull-out sessions on Saturday. Then we had another general session Sunday morning. Got more swag on Sunday morning. So I'm like, listen, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put all this stuff. So it's time for us to go back home. Everybody got to go back to their, lovely spaces. And I went ahead and Ubered back with one of my planner friends. Thanks. And what was I saying? We went back on our merry way. I had a good time. Luckily for me, the next day, I don't want to put those in the same spot. The next day was a holiday. So I was very fortunate that I did not have to go to work. And I'm so happy that I had another day off after the event. So would I go again? Yes. Well organized, had a good time.